Alright guys, today I'm going to open up this thing and I'm going to see what it can do. I've got a few ideas of how it's going to work and what I can do with it, but I want to give it a little bit of a test. This is going to be the last multi-tool you'll ever need for slingshots. I can almost guarantee it. It's the Roxon KS2E Noir. Let's open it up. So check that out. This is a little pocket for it. Looks like it's got a belt loop. Good quality so far. This is the tool. The extras. Alright, let's see, first impressions. Oop, aha. So right off the bat, looks like we got Phillips head, a file. Ooh, there's a little measuring spot on the back of it. Looks like it goes up to 3 centimeters and up to 1 inch, which is pretty cool. There's an awl, flathead, bottle opener, can opener. That is neat. And you don't have to like dig in for it. There's a little button here that will pop it open so you can grab them real easy. They lock in place too. Okay, so that button unlocks it as well. So that button pops it open. They lock, and then you pull the button the opposite way to unlock it. Pretty neat so far. What else we got in here? Ah, a saw. I was hoping I would be able to cut this thing, so we'll test that in a second. D2 steel. Looks like that's a liner lock. Pretty neat. Feels sharpish. I wonder if the saw... Yeah, the saw is also a liner lock on there. Little belt clip on there. The outer parts are made of G10, and it looks like they're fully replaceable. You can just take off some of these bolts, pop this plate off, and then replace it with something that you made, some other different type of material maybe. Ah, okay. Look at that. These are full handle scissors, man. That is a big pair of scissors for a little knife. Now, I thought I saw... yes, right there. Ha! Little tweezers. That is so neat. They go right into the handle of the scissors. One of the other cool things about this that we really like is that you're going to get an accessory bag here. And this accessory bag has a few extra little screwdrivers, Torx bits, and Allen keys. And the way that this is supposed to be deployed here is you'll take the Phillips head screwdriver that's already on and put this extender piece, and then you can take out one of these and you got a whole bunch of extra little tools. Now, we like this one specifically because it's a 3mm Allen key, and that is going to fit perfectly into almost every single SimpleShot bolt for the clip that we have. So when you want to put your bands, take your bands off, your multi-tool will easily be able to do it. Awesome. So I brought out some other things that I want to do to test what else we can do with this bad boy. Alright, one of the first things I wanted to try to do is use it to tie up a band set. I got my tool here. I got this awesome stainless steel jig, pouch, latex, and some tie-on strips. I've also got some crystal string. This is my preferred material to tie pouches onto bands. So I'm going to use those tweezers that were in the end of the scissor handle, and I'm going to put the tweezers into the hole on the pouch. Now this is a BB pouch. I like to shoot 1/4-inch steel with these. And I'm going to pinch and pull that through. Ha! Worked perfectly. I'm going to take you through this part pretty quick because this isn't the band tying tutorial. Alright, now I'm going to fully unload the scissors to cut the crystal string. Whoa! Oh, that cut like butter. Awesome, let's type the other side now. I'm going to use the tweezers again. Stick the tweezers up through here. Roll my latex. And pull it through. That works so good. I want to show you guys how quickly this goes. Dude, it just sliced right through it. No problems whatsoever. I also like to cut off the little end. Let's see how well this cuts latex. Yep, right through. No issues whatsoever. Chopped it. Oh, you can't even feel it cutting. It's crazy. Awesome. So I brought one of my favorite slingshots out today. It's the Axiom Champ. This is a wrap and tuck only slingshot. We don't have clips for it. I'm going to show you from my perspective how I'm going to use the Roxon Multi-Tool to do a wrap and tuck job with this. Alright, so an easier look from my perspective. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here. First thing that I want to do is get my strip of latex here and cut so that it comes to a point. It's going to be really important to fit it through the awl, which is here. So we're going to use the awl as a pull-through tool. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping my latex like this. Now obviously you want the side that you did not cut yet to be what you start wrapping with. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of how I like to wrap and tuck. Here, wrap it over this way, and then I'm going to put the awl right on top of it, wrap it over a couple times, and then I'm going to feed this point through the hole in the awl, like this, and then pull that through there. Now, the awl's pretty sharp, so definitely be careful not to cut your latex. But once it's through, you can loop it over and cut it. Then this piece, just pull out of there. Awesome. Wrap and tuck on that one's done. So what else can we do with the multi-tool? Well, this is going to be everybody's question. How good is the knife and the saw? I brought out a natural fork. I picked this up at the pile that Danny Strite brought at the East Coast Slingshot Tournament. Looks like oak to me. I think it's oak to Danny too. And I'm going to use the saw to cut one of these limbs. I'm hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. We'll see how it can do. Let's go even across, maybe to right there about. Okay, I'm going to make my mark, and then I'm going to take you over to one of the logs by my fire pit, and I'm going to saw it the rest of the way. It's actually cutting through it pretty easily. Now this saw is very small. But it's getting there. Yeah. Look at that. A nice clean cut. Actually a beautifully clean cut. And that didn't take much effort at all, honestly. Alright, so we worked through this thing pretty quick. The last thing, the knife. That's D2 steel. I'm going to see how well the D2 steel knife can carve into this oak fork. Is it a top tier carver? No, but it's actually really good for the size and the quality and the price. I would give this so far maybe a 7 out of 10 in terms of its carving ability. So just to show you what that natty ended up looking like, I got it carved up and sanded. It's beautiful, man. And I put some old pouches on there as tabs, and I got it banded with some 2040 single strand tubes. It's going to be throwing 9.5 steels with some power. I got some paracord here to test it. Let's see how well and quickly it can cut through paracord. Whoop. Ha. Almost no resistance on that. Ha. Yeah, really quickly, easily. This is a great knife for paracord. Given the price point and the quality on this, it's not surprising SimpleShot's going to be carrying something like it. I would bet that there's a dozen things that I forgot that it can be used for. And if you guys can think of anything, drop it in the comments and let us know. The case that it came with, it's got an extra pocket in there, so you can just slide your bits right down in there. And then the actual knife itself fit in the other side. Love this thing.